Welcome back, Awaken Intuitives. Welcome to any new Awaken Intuitives. Intuitives Awakened. Natalie here. We are back to do a reading on Nostradamus, and I am so excited because I've always been interested in him, his predictions and who he was, all of it. So what we're going to do is I do have some connecting yourself to the universe music playing in the background. I do not own the rights to. I've got some sage incense going. I did a cleansing, and I'm going to pull some general energy messages before I begin reading information about Nostradamus, the predictions supposedly that came true already and what is to come. It's not too much, but if you want to skip anything, you can. The timestamps will be in the description below, so feel free. I do have to say, all this information is for entertainment purposes only. Truth is always stranger than fiction. Let me glow, let you glow. Use your discernment. Let me know your thoughts. If you want me to cover any topics, let me know in the comments below. So let's begin. All these decks will be listed in the description below in the order of the video, but I should remember to tell you, these are angel wisdom cards. So can we get a general message, energy read before we begin with the Nostradamus reading? This may be a two-part video. We'll find out. Can we get a general energy message before we begin with Nostradamus? The reading on Nostradamus. Any messages? Thank you. We have light. Well, that's pretty big. Okay. Light illuminates darkness and gloom, bringing hope and inspiration. Was that where he was coming from? Right? Ask the angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are keys to the universe. Wow. And bring love and peace, as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. That may have been what he was doing. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, you'll find clarity and purpose. You'll radiate brightly and become a beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. Angel wisdom suggests you ask the angels to ignite and strengthen the divine flame within you. Affirmation: I am a light. So there's that one. That was pretty good. Okay, now we're going to pull from the Shaman wisdom cards. We're going to do 3 general energy messages, unless if more pop out of these 3 decks. So, Shaman wisdom cards now, please. Anything else you can give us? Any general energy messages before we begin from the Shaman wisdom cards? Anything else? Usually these pop out quickly. Okay, we have a number 6. 6th house is about health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, sometimes organization. It's represented by the thunder moon. Virgo shields adolescence. So let's read this out of the guidebook. Shields. Adolescent. Okay, I'm thunder moon. I am plenty. I'm a time of gathering. I am the power of honoring. Storehouses filled and overflowing. I'm abundance. My gentle light in the time of Indian summer signifies plenty for you and the people. Now is a time of loving, of healing. Service to others is emphasized at this time. Perhaps finding new ways to heal the planet or your own community. I feel like this is exactly what we are all globally going through right now. That's pretty cool. Okay, of course you won't be of help to others unless you are healthy, so take care of yourself too. Let the moon of Indian summer gently sit upon your shoulder. I am plenty. I am the harvest moon in the fall. Okay, maybe. We may just get more answers as we go and ask questions, but let's get one last message from the Awakened Dreamer Oracle. All right, can we get one last message from the Awakened Dreamer Oracle? Any last messages? River of bliss. Okay, river, water, emotions, and feelings. Running just beneath the drama of the surface is a river of never-ending bliss. Consider this your permission slip to dip your toe or dive in headfirst into the sacred swirl that leads you back to the shore of your joyous nature. We'll have to keep that in mind. Maybe he visited a river in his time. So maybe we'll ask that first. But we got to read the information. Then we'll come back to it. Visit. Okay. Now, I'm going to timestamp the information read, and we'll begin to read the... Oh, yep, we'll begin to read the information. All right, 5:35. All right. Nostradamus, Michael de Nostradamus, or Nostradamus, was a French astrologer, apothecary, physician, and reputed seer. He is best known for his book Les Prophéties, a collection of 942 poetic quatrains that supposedly predict the future. Nostradamus was born on either December 14th or December 21st, which is so interesting because I decided to do this last night, and it was the 15th yesterday, and today's the 16th. So I just thought that was really weird. I decided to do a reading on him right around supposedly when he was born. Just really interesting. 1503 in Saint Remy de Provence, France. He was one of at least 9 children. He was an astrologer and physician, the most widely seer of the Renaissance. He began his medical practice in Agen sometime in the 1530s, they say, despite not only never having taken a medical degree, but also apparently having been expelled from a medical school. He suffered from gout and arthritis in the last years of his life. The condition turned into edema or dropsy, but Nostradamus treated plague victims throughout France and Italy. He believed he could predict the future, which some believe he has and will come true. It's believed he had a psychic awakening. Little is known about his childhood, but evidence indicates he was very intelligent as he quickly advanced through school. It is said he started medical school at age 14, but he was forced to leave after only 1 year, however, due to an outbreak of the bubonic plague. According to his own account, he traveled during this time throughout the countryside researching herbal remedies. In 1522, he supposedly entered the University of Montpellier to complete his doctorate in medicine. So what's the year range here? I don't know. Anyway, he sometimes expressed dissension with the teachings of the Catholic priests, who dismissed his notions of astrology. But there are some reports of him still being expelled, that the university officials discovered his previous experience in apothecary and found this reason to expel him from school, which apothecary is that one prepares and sells drugs and other medications, a pharmacist, okay? So now, Nostradamus' predictions that came true. The death of Henry II of France was a personal acquaintance of Nostradamus, who once addressed him in a letter as the most invincible Henry, King of France. Henry came to a horrible, painful end, though, at age 40. In the summer of 1559, during a jousting tournament, the latter's lance shattered, driving splinters into the king's eye and skull. It was the king's young soldier's lance. Nostradamus' quatrain tells us, the young lion will overcome the older one, that he will pierce his eyes through a golden cage, and that two wounds will ensure a cruel death. Number 2, the Great Fire of London. This is Nostradamus' quatrain. The blood of the just will commit a fault at London, burnt through of lightning, of 23's the 6th. Okay, the ancient lady will fall from her high place. Several of the same sect will be killed. So 23's the 6th as 66. 20 times 3 plus 6. The Great Fire of London was in 1666. The Great Fire was set off by a flame in a bakery, supposedly, not by lightning. I think the ancient lady was London, as many believe. Okay, number 3, the coming of Adolf Hitler. From the depths of the west of Europe, a young child will be born of poor people. By his tongue, seduce a great troop, and his fame will spread far beyond Europe. Close by the Hister. So now, number 4, the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bomb. Within 2 cities, there will be scourges, the like of which was never seen. The 2 cities devastated by atomic bombs at the end of World War II. Famine within plague. People put out by steel. So planes. Number 5, the Kennedy assassination from on high. Oh, the Kennedy assassination, he says. From on high, evil will fall on the great man. A dead innocent will be accused of the deed. Lee Harvey Oswald. The true guilty party, Nostradamus ensures, remain in the midst, he says, okay? He also supposedly predicted 9/11, French Revolution, the coronavirus pandemic. He wrote 6,338 prophecies. 70% have been fulfilled so far. Wow, we're almost done. Now, predictions for 2023. He wrote, 7 months, the Great War, people dead of evil doing. This has been predicted as a conflict in Ukraine caused by Russia's invasion, resulting in World War III, or it could refer to the ongoing conflict in Southeast Asia between China and Taiwan, which threatens to drag the U.S. into. The French city of the Rouen bizarrely appears to escape the battle in this scary prediction. He wrote, Rouen Evreux shall not fall to the king. All right. Mars landing. He says, light on Mars falling, suggesting maybe that humans will not land on Mars in 2023. Elon Musk suggested they will in 2029. I think this may be more related to Mars retrograde. It started on October 30th, 2022, this year, and then will turn direct on January 13th of 2023, or some other type of battle happening there, which I have my own beliefs, you know. Okay, we'll ask some questions. Now, a prediction supposedly about the Pope. Is a new Pope succeeding Francis. That Pope Francis will be the last true Pope and that the next Pope will create a scandal. He wrote, in the final persecution of the Holy Roman Church, there will be Peter the Roman, who will feed his flock amid many tribulations, after which the seven-hilled city will be destroyed and the dreadful judge will judge the people. Interesting. Now, the celestial fire. A celestial fire on the royal edifice. This has been interpreted as suggesting that from the ashes of civilization, a new world order will emerge. Others believe this could be the end of times or the start of a new world order. He talked about the new alliance of two great powers coming together. The new alignment will potentially be between a strong man and a weak one, or even a male and a female leader. However, the alliance's good effects will not be long-lasting. So, I just have to say, is this Trump and his wife? All this information is for entertainment purposes only. I have my own beliefs. You can have yours. That's totally fine. All right, we're going to pull some cards. So, our first question, though, will be, did he visit a river and get, like, some kind of psychic knowledge of predictions or something? Because we got that in the general energy messages, okay? So, I'm going to begin this at 13. Oh, let's give it a second. Let's do 1320. Okay, here we go. So I pulled out the Muse Tarot we're going to begin with, and I want to first ask from the general energy messages. We got River of Bliss. So I kind of want to know, did Nostradamus, again, all this information is for entertainment purposes only, did Nostradamus, like, visit a river when he was moving throughout the countryside? When he was looking for herbal remedies and stuff, did he visit some kind of river and get some kind of knowledge or something? Okay, that was really interesting. Half of it fell into my lap. Okay, try that again. Did Nostradamus visit a river at some point in his life that was prominent or something? Wow, we have the Hermit. That's interesting, okay? The Hermit is a number 9. 9 is higher learning, higher education, spirituality, faith. The Hermit is a Virgo energy. We did get the Virgo, number 6, Thunder Moon Virgo shields adolescent, okay? The 6th house is health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, organization. So the Hermit can be like hermiting, pulling back. It can be taking time out, meditation. It could also be an old soul, inner wisdom, inner light, hidden knowledge, lighting the path ahead. Interesting. And the sand almost has a river feel to it. Did he have some kind of hidden knowledge revealed to him? Did he have some kind of knowledge revealed to him when he visited a river? Page of materials. Pages can be an opportunity, a message, something new, or an offer. And materials is something material. It can be finances, possessions, material things, earthly things. And this can be an offer, a message, something new, or an opportunity to plant new seeds, to have new possessions, to grow everything abundant that you want, to succeed in the earthly realm. And she is merging. She's merging into this real rose. Do you see that? She's wearing like a rose dress. Her head is a rose, and she's merging into a real rose. I think it was a time of him merging or something. Was this when he was young, traveling through the countryside and as like a pharmacist? Was that when that happened? Okay, try this again. Was that when that happened? When he was traveling through the countryside? When he was young and as a pharmacist? An apothecary? Was that when that happened? Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. That's interesting. That can be travel. I really do think so. It's a number 10. 10 is fulfillment, completion, cycles, endings, and new beginnings. It could also be reduced to 1, new beginnings, a fresh new start. But the Wheel of Fortune is fate, destiny. So that could have been the moment when his fate and destiny came in. It could be karma, cycling through karmic lessons, astrology. Well, he was an astrologer. And this can be travel. Fortune. Well, traveling more in a spiritual way, fate, destiny, karmic travel, right? So I do think so. Okay, now we can begin with my questions that I originally wrote down before that one. So we're gonna just begin in a simpler way, okay? Was Nostradamus born a psychic? Was Nostradamus born a psychic? Can you tell us that? 8 of inspiration. Oh, I don't think he was born a psychic. I think he had some kind of spiritual rebirth. And this could have been the time. And possibly a river involved. Okay. So 8 is death, rebirth, changes, transformation. It can be cycles, regeneration, endings, and new beginnings. Okay. Inspiration is wands. It's fiery. It's action taking, passion. So 8 of wands is very swift and very quick. Something very swift and quick. And it could be communication. I think he could have had some swift, quick communication that came into him at that time. I've got more questions coming up. Okay. Oh, this is cool. All right. Did he predict the future? Is this true? Because I'm a believer, but can we get it in the cards? Could he and did he predict the future? Could and did he? Nostradamus. Shoo. Okay, 4 voices. 4 is home, family, structure, stability. Voices is swords, words, communication. This can be communication too, swift, quick communication. So the 4 of swords is like a laid to rest. Resting after battle, recuperation. Oh, this is really interesting though, because it's like she's in this lake, maybe river, with rose petals. We just had the rose. He was merging into the rose, right? And her eyes are shut, but they're lit up. I think so. Wow. It's like all in the picture. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. Were there many more predictions he made that we don't know about? Were there many more predictions he made that we don't know about? Which I would think so. King of Inspiration, Muse of Inspiration, King of Wands, same thing. So this would be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Fire signs, action taking. So the King of Wands is very action oriented. He takes action whenever he needs to. He always wins. He may have an ego, but he's very passionate, very fiery. This is a mirrored image with a moon, and there's stars all around. And then there's this pyramid in the background, and it's like this path leading to the pyramid. I do think so. And I think things have been kept secret. Just because the moon is secrets, hidden, unknown. And then this pyramid reminds me of like a control, what's the word? The higher ups keeping things from the public and stuff. That's what I think. Again, all this information is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah. All right. Did King Henry II believe in Nostradamus' predictions? Did King Henry II believe in Nostradamus' predictions? Did he himself believe? What? Nuh-uh. He may have believed after his death, because I'm sure he may have been warned, because we have the death card, and it's a 13. You can add up the 3 and 1 and get a 4. Home, family, structure, stability, solid foundation. But death can be death, rebirth. He could have believed and may have been silent about it, because in this tarot, this is my silence card, but he may have believed after his death. So let's just ask, did he kind of question Nostradamus' predictions in life? The Hangman. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely think so. The Hangman is a number 13. Or, I mean, a 12. I'm sorry. A number 12, we could add up the 2 and 1 and get a 3. Communication, transportation, journeys. And it's called the Hang Muse in this one, but it's the Hangman. This is like a whole new perspective, looking at things differently. He's seen things differently. This can be upside down world, limbo, hanging at free will, but look at the freaking pyramids and the all-seeing eye. That is interesting. That is very interesting. All right. Now, I'm going to light this other incense because it's ready. The other one's done. And this is for the crown chakra. It smells so good. I hope it burns though. You could probably barely see the smoke. Okay, now. Let's move on. Was Nostradamus ever visited by angelic beings? Because I wanted to get to that from the 8 of Inspiration. Okay, swift, quick communication, something sudden and fast coming into him. Okay, so was Nostradamus ever visited by angelic beings? Was he ever visited by angelic type beings? 9 of Inspiration, I really do think so, especially with this image and the number 9. The 9th house is higher learning, higher education. It can be higher beings, something higher, and higher knowledge, you know, and spirituality and faith. And it says materials, which is earthly, tangible things. And there's more roses, there's black and white, and it's like, it zooms, what is that? Like, spirals in almost, right? But and this bigger hand is giving her roses, and she's just dancing with them. So I think so, absolutely. The 9 of materials, the 9 of pentacles would be a very single independent energy, maybe the money maker, very well off, set for the future, and goals about to come true and everything. So I think it's really big in that image though. Absolutely. Okay. Now, was he given these predictions by something? Look, given. Is this him being given these predictions? Is this him being given these predictions? Are you kidding? Wow. We have the star card. Okay, this is a This is the Aquarius card. It's an air sign. It's a number 17. We could add up the 7-1 and get an 8, death, rebirth. We kept getting that for him. Like he went through a death rebirth. Changes, transformation. But the star card is my star beings card. Kind of like a higher angelic star beings, okay? And their presence. This is wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, channeling. It reminds me of that river, channeling angelic beings, star beings. Her crown chakra is wide open. Yes. And I think it's star beings. Wow. Okay. And then I said, like what? And I think it's the star beings. Okay. Now, did he ever have visits by extraterrestrials? And we just got a star card. Was he visited by some kind of ETs? They would be star people, star beings. So is this correct? Is this correct? Well, that's interesting. So the first one that shows is the Fool. That is a 0 of the major arcanas. Interesting. It's like she climbed this ladder up to this sand that's like a dune, sand dune. And then she's just about to walk off the cliff, and there's a star in the background in the sky that is just lit up. And this is spontaneous. This is adventures, a leap of faith, trusting the fall, having full faith, jumping into the unknown, just going for it. I just think that is interesting. Wow. I want to know, did he seek them out himself? Okay. Because he could have just had faith in them, like he just trusted them. Did he seek them out though? Did he like intentionally seek them out? Them or it out? Did he intentionally seek that out? Page of inspiration, so a page of wands. Pages is an opportunity, a message, something new, an offer. And wands is to take an action, to have new passions, to manifest, to wave your magic wand. And yeah, so, and there's this colorful cloud hanging from the sky, and there's 2 black cats. That's like intuition. I think he trusted his intuition and let it come down from the sky and give him knowledge. This is crazy. Wow. I think he just had faith in them. And did they just appear, or did they appear to him out of the blue? Muse of materials, which is a king of pentacles. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an earthly sign. And oh, wow. This image is so interesting. It's another mirrored image in a way. She's walking across this bridge, and they're like, it's like they've provided her this bridge to go into this other realm, this other world. And then the materials, it could be something material. Like, I want to know if they gave him some book, or, you know what I mean? Something tangible with predictions. Oh my gosh. And yeah, she's trusting. She's like going full force. She's walking under the arms of these, and they're full of roses. Okay. Okay, let's ask. Did they give Nostradamus something tangible, like a book? You know, something tangible, like a book with predictions? Did they give him something in the physical? Did they give him something in the physical? Oh. Okay, hey. Psst. She can't hear me. Hello? Okay, 10 of emotions. What? That would be a 10 of cups. That could be a no. 10 can be a no for me. So 10 of emotions, 10 of cups is your most happy, abundant life. Like home, family, very solid foundation structure, your most comfortable life. Hey. So I don't know. I think it's more spiritual knowledge, psychic knowledge. Is that right? Is it more spiritual, psychic knowledge that they gave him? Is it more spiritual, psychic knowledge? Let's try that one more time. One card, please. Spiritual, psychic knowledge. Okay, we have the Chariot. That's Cancer energy. That's a water sign. It's a number 7. 7 is relationships, unions, partnerships, okay? The Chariot can be full speed ahead, forward movement, inner warrior. It can be mixing opposing energies well, taking the reins, taking control, steering where you go, vehicle. Oh, that's interesting. It's like they gave him this type of control or something for forward movement. And he had relationships with them. That's interesting. All right, we got to move on. Okay. I'll have to think about that a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to get another deck, though. And I want to do the Revelations Tarot. Now, my next question is, did he have access to time travel? Did he ever have access to time travel? Which I personally don't think so. But let's ask the cards. Revelations Tarot. Did Nostradamus have access to time travel? Did he ever have access to time travel? Oh my goodness. Well, that's interesting. I thought that was one card and I went to go flip it over. Anyway, so that's a King of Swords. That would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. This can be some kind of authority figure, like a leader in a way, like authority leader, authority figure. But he does cut through to the truth. He's about karma, balance, and justice, truth. He wields the truth sword. He may see things in black and white. And usually the Chariot has one black horse, one white horse, usually. So that's interesting, mixing opposing energies well, like a yin-yang. And it can be the Watchers, like the Spires. Ooh. Okay, so I think he did have some access to the future, like time travel, in some kind of way. Ooh. Okay, but is this in a psychic way? Is this more in a psychic type of way, time travel? Is this more in a psychic type of way for the time travel? 3 Wands. 3 is communication, transportation, journeys, and technology. Ooh, boy. Was he taken to the future in technology or with technology? Okay, the 3 of Wands can be making plans, planning, embarking on journeys, and trading. Let's ask, was he taken to the future in a way with some kind of technology? And look, the Chariot can be a vehicle. Was he taken like to the future with some kind of technology? The Lovers. Interesting. The Lovers is a 6. We keep getting that 6 too, here and there. Health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, organization. There could have been boundaries, though. Lovers can be you and your higher self, you in a relationship, you and somebody else, you and something, two energies, balance. Him and something else. Okay, did he have some kind of vehicle, like a technological vehicle? I don't know. Did Nostradamus have some kind of technological vehicle? 9 of Cups. 9 is higher learning, higher education. It can be high technology. Something higher, okay? Spirituality, faith. Cups is feelings and emotions. Water. 9 of Cups can be overindulgence, intoxication. It also can be resting after all your hard work and before you get your full 10 of Cups, your full, abundant, happy, joyous life. And it can be wishes heard to the universe. Interesting. Let's ask this. Was he given some kind of technology? High technology? Any, really, back then? Was he given some kind of technology? Let's try that again. Was Nostradamus given some kind of technology? Oh my gosh. Ace of Swords, that is a yes. Because Aces is a 1. It's a yes for me. Swords is truth. This is the true sword right here. Archangel Michael's sword. The truth, clarity, balance, karma, justice. This is true. And he talked about steel a lot. Or maybe not a lot, but a few times in his predictions. It's steel. Something made of steel. Was it some kind of vehicle to where he could see the future? Was it some kind of vehicle to where he could see the future? 5 of Wands. 5 is changes, transformations, and challenges. Wands is action, fire, passion. 5 of Wands is like a challenge. It can be fighting, war, battle, struggle, arguing, drama. It's like maybe something to do with challenges or battles. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Did this have something to do within like battles? Did this have something to do with battles? Knight of Swords. Well, the knights back then, and they wear the armor, they get in there and they fight. And swords is words, communication. So the Knight of Swords is very rash and reckless and very quick to speak, quick to talk, quick to share, communicate. I don't know, you guys. There's something with armor, steel, battle, challenges. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, let's move on. Let's see. That's funny. My next question is, did Nostradamus have some kind of psychic awakening? Because that's what they say. Which I think he did with that river thing. Did he have a psychic awakening? Did Nostradamus have a psychic awakening? Because we didn't get that he was psychic at birth. Did he have a psychic awakening? The devil. Interesting. The devil's Capricorn energy. That's an earth sign. And this can be like strings attached. It could be malevolence, violence, negativity, possessive, addictive, earthly things, money. Huh. Oh, that is so interesting. I want to read this out of the guidebook, actually. We're going to definitely have a part 2. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's read this. Oh, and I believe it's a number 14. I'll double check. Let's see. It would be... No, that's death. So this is a number 16? Sorry. No, 15. Yeah, it's a number 15, right? Okay, anyway, material things, pleasures, lust, and desire drive him. Let's read it out of the guidebook. Did he have some kind of psychic awakening? This card embodies the need for material well-being. Surrounding you are ambitious thoughts. You are ambitious thoughts of having more. Okay, more wealth, more pleasure, more physical satisfaction. This card grounds itself to the earth, fueling lust and desires that can only be satisfied by the flesh. There will be a need for clothes of rich texture, items of social value, and exuberant flourishes all around you. This card warns of the dangers of money overtaking your life and blinding you to the path of true fulfillment. Here, the desire to surround yourself with wealth may flirt dangerously with crossing the line of obsession. This probably happened because he was close to Henry II and things like that, right? In terms of an individual, this card symbolizes the obsessed soul who surrounds him or herself with items of glamour and material wealth. This person cares for nothing more than the satisfaction that money can bring him or her, whether it can be from the things he or she can buy or the people he or she can entice with. In situations, this card warns of being too driven by the ultimate goal of profit in terms of wealth or stature. In relationships, it indicates that the passion experience is deeply rooted in sensual pleasures and is not of a romantic nature. It also warns of an overwhelming sexual attraction to another, which may transform desire into obsession. Oh yeah, it could be obsessions. Obsessive. Okay, you know what? I want to know, was he kind of driven for wealth and stature back then because of his predictions? Was he driven for like wealth and stature back then because of his predictions, his ability? That would be true. We have a Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. She wields that true sword. She protects her feelings and emotions. She'll lock them up at times. She will cut through BS. She stands for truth and justice. Clarity. I think that's true. Well, back then, I mean, sure, they were hard times, right? Okay, well, anyway, it may not have been a psychic awakening like they think. I think he was definitely given knowledge, possibly even technology, right? And he may have abused that. He may just have abused it. All right, let's keep going. There are other predictions by Nostradamus of asteroids, supposedly, and then supposedly global warming and technology takeovers. Are all of these true? Are all of these predictions true about asteroids, technology takeover, and global warming? Six of Swords. Six is health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, organization. Swords is words, communication. Six of Swords is travel. It's moving out of troubled waters, moving to more calmer ground. I think not in the exact way that people are saying. You know what I mean? Okay. Because a lot of it may be a little more taken like a blown out of proportion, maybe. Just some things, right? Because I kind of think so. But let's keep going. We've got more questions coming. I will do part 2. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can do maybe about 50 minutes here, 55, maybe even an hour, and then we'll do a part 2. All right, let's keep going. But I want another deck. Yes, I do. And let's see. Let's do the Mystical Dream Tarot. Mystical Dream. Okay, so Nostradamus wrote, "The moon in the full night over the high mountain. The new sage with a lone brain sees it. By his disciples invited to be immortal. Eyes to the south, hands in the bosoms, bodies in the fire." Okay. So what is this immortal about? Can you tell us? What is this immortal about? This immortal reference. Oops. Invited to be immortal. So what is this immortal about, please? Can you tell us? With the Mystical Dream Tarot? Whoa, that's interesting. We have Judgment, which is a number 20. We could reduce it to a 2. 2 is material things, finances, possessions, earthly things. Okay, Judgment can be made a decision, a judgment call. The trumpet's blowing, a yes. There's something big, though. There's like a huge made a decision. And there's a figure on top of this temple type thing, and they're in the waters, like naked, sitting on these type of serpents. Ooh. Ooh, like selling their soul. Is it selling their soul for immortality? Is it something like selling their soul for immortality? Again, all this information is for entertainment purposes only. 5 of Cups. 5 is changes, transformations, and challenges. 5 of Cups can be regretful, draining, something going down the drain, portal, vortex. And again, they're like sitting there praying to this big old cup. 2 fish in the sky and it looks like a dove or a white bird. Praying to something. Regretful, draining, something going down the drain. Well, wouldn't that cause regret maybe and drain? Take whatever you think, guys. Use your discernment. All right, what does the moon represent? Can you tell us what the moon represents? And check this out. There's a moon or planet above her. So now we have a Lord of Swords, which is a King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. He can be authority type of figure. He sees things in black and white. He can stand for truth and justice. It could be the spies, watchers. He usually sees the truth, stands up for the truth. Something's weird about this because this is like coming down around the eyes, and it said here, the new sage with a lone brain sees it. Wow. And the moon card would represent portals, doorways, secrets, unknown, unseen, hidden. So were they given something, hidden knowledge? Were they given some kind of hidden knowledge or something for supposedly selling their souls? Were they, and they praising, right? Praising to something. Temperance. Wow. Okay, so were they given hidden type of knowledge? We have Temperance. That's a number 14. We could add up the 4 and 1 and get a 5. No. And get changes, transformations, and challenges. So temperance can be mixing opposing energies well, celebration. It could be some kind of angels or higher beings, higher guides. It could be Archangel Michael. Gosh. And it's like, this is so weird. Okay, we had the 2 fish, right? And the moon card is ruled by Pisces, and Pisces is the 2 fish. It's a water sign. We had cups here. And see these 2 planets or moons or whatever it is, and it's like this portal was open and they were able to see. And now here, higher beings of some sort, at least to them, and look at the 2 moons, and they're slightly different colored. And then he sees things in black and white. What? Wow, okay. Let's keep going. What is the high mountain? Is it higher beings? Is this high mountain supposed to be some kind of higher beings to them? Is it supposed to be some kind of higher beings to them? This high mountain? Is that what this high mountain is supposed to be? Lord of Wands. Very interesting. This image is so interesting. It's an elephant in the sky with a plane. Then there's a snake on the ground spewing out this smoke, and it's going around the elephant. And the elephant reminds me of like wisdom, okay? And a snake is sly, sneaky, could represent devil energy. Lord of Wands, King of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, fire. And he always wins. He may have an ego. He's very passionate and very action-taking. And he sometimes reminds me of a sticky situation. Well, that is freaking crazy. I think so. I think they were some... Ooh, I gotta ask. Were they reptilians? You don't have to believe in them. I really don't care. But I have to ask. And again, all this information is for entertainment purposes only. Let's ask. Were they reptilians? Were they reptilians? That gave them wisdom? You guys, are you kidding me? Like, if you don't believe, look! What is that then? What is that? Okay? And there's 2 moons. Again, one seems full and one seems like it's almost an eclipse. There's a cross, but there's a snake wrapped around it, right? And I believe this is the devil card, the sorcerer. Let's pull the book out, because this has got to be it. This has got to be the devil card, the sorcerer. Like, come on. And I was just talking about that energy. Sheesh. Sheesh. Yeah, it is. Come on. Come on. Wow. Well, it is the illusionist. The snake is wrapped around a cross. It's a snake, reptilian, reptile, okay? Negative influence, offering a cup. Wow. Well, there you go. There you go. That's exactly what it's about. All right. So, okay, now I want to know. Eyes to the south, he said after. This new sage with the lone brain sees it. By his disciples invited to be immortal. And then it said eyes to the south. Is this referring to evil? Is this referring to evil? The eyes to the south. Is this referring to evil? Spirit of Swords. Shoot, is that a page or a knight? It's a knight. Knight of Swords. Okay, so does it have anything to do with evil, right? So it would be a Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, and air sign. So the knights wear the armor. They go in there and they battle. This image is so interesting. So there's this like figurehead. It looks almost like a statue, but the top of his head is on fire. There's a scorpion coming up his face, and there's these like, they look like peacock feathers kind of wrapping around his eyes and his face. But usually he's rash and reckless and quick to speak. Okay. I want to know, does this have anything to do with Antarctica too, though? Eyes to the south. Does this have anything to do with Antarctica? The Six of Pentacles. Six is health, wellness, daily routines, and boundaries. Pentacles is earthly things that could be finances, material things, possessions. The Six of Pentacles is some kind of generosity, giving to two, but she is giving something to this black cat. Usually they represent intuition and vision. And then there's a toad sitting on top of her knees. And there's mountains behind her, and it looks like possibly a river or lake. And she's sitting on a stump. Some kind of gifts. No, I don't think Antarctica. Nope. I think they were given gifts, abilities. Wow. And this toad. Sticky situation. They were given visions and stuff. Holy cow! This is crazy. This is about Nostradamus, and it's came to be this. It's just amazing. Okay. Let's move on. Use your discernment. Yes, I'm still watching. Okay, so now our next question. And then, oof. Okay. I may have to come back. How about this? Let's pull one more card about this situation here, okay? Were they given for selling their souls and immortality? Were they gifted gifts and abilities and immortality? Were they gifted gifts, abilities, and immortality for worshiping and selling their soul? The Mott. Well, that's, let's see, that is Temperance, I believe. I believe that's Temperance. It's got to be Temperance. There's a moon right above the head too. Wow. Nope, it's not Temperance. We already had Temperance. I'm so sorry. Is this? This is the Strength card. Oh, yes. They were given immortality, gifts, and abilities. This is Strength, Leo energy, a fire sign. And this can be the lion and the lamb. Are you kidding me? It can be taming the beast within. It can be courage, passion, fiery. And this is a very strongly yes. Look. Okay. Well, there we go. This is going to be the end of part 1, and I'm going to come back with a part 2, and that will be the end of Nostradamus's reading. We're going to have a part 1 and 2. All right? I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, please. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want to. And I hope to see you guys in the next reading or part 2. And use your discernment. Truth is always stranger than fiction. All this information is for entertainment purposes only. Let me glow, let you glow. And thank you so much for being here. All right, I'll see you guys in part 2. Bye.